Hello and welcome to all the ghouls and vampires out there. I'm Joe, and I've got another review for you all. This one's another 5-minute one. Blithe Spirit. This is a 1945 movie, which I honestly went in expecting one thing and got something completely different. This was I don't even know how to react to it film. It is shocking in just how um, indifferent it is. I have no idea what word to use here. The main characters are well-to-do people, with the main character being a medieval novelist. So automatically he has my affection right there, because I love the medieval period. And usually write in that kind of mode, which is why I write fantasy. Which, speaking of which, I now have a book out. It's called Crown of Blood. My brother and I worked on it. There's some horror elements and there's some tragedy to it, because it's inspired by the Scottish Civil War of the 10th century, so do check that out if you like reading. That said, now, for this male lead, he's a bit of a snooty guy. He's quite snobby, but there's an undercurrent that does show he cares for his wife, Ruth. His wife, though, is very sensitive and insecure about her looks vis-a-vis his deceased wife, Elvira, who was a party girl who often apparently cheated and didn't treat the main character as well as she probably should have. But after a seance, she comes to haunt him, and then she ends up leading to the deaths of possibly half the household, including Ruth. And at the end, Ruth ends up starting to haunt the lead as well. And weirdly, there's a shift in tone as Ruth and Elvira, the ex, start to get along well. And then the main character at the end decides he's going off. He's leaving the house because he doesn't want anything to do with the two ladies. And he's tired of the ghosts and just gets himself killed. It's all treated kind of comedically, but throughout the film, it's more like a weird love triangle, even as it's got a leaning towards the possibility of him caring more for Ruth. But then at the end, it just flips on its head and turns into a weird Looney Tunes skit. So I honestly didn't know what to make of that. So I'm going to say this is a 1.5 No, I'll just say it's a 1 star. This film was very disappointing. I had high hopes. And I'm thinking of watching another classic era horror just to make up for it. And I know this is not exactly the horror people probably think I should have reviewed, but I'm thinking maybe 2 of them should do. If there's not already a horror cinema podcast of it, I'm thinking one of the Wolfman films. So do stay tuned for that. I may rewatch them and I may re-enjoy them, because honestly, I'm going to need it after this. So don't forget to smash that like and that subscribe button to stay tuned, and check out The Crown of Blood, which is out for, on Kindle and in paperback edition for you all over on Amazon. The link will be in the description down below.